Hello all, my name is Madison Coleman and I will be presenting the Chattahoochee River Conservancy's research on the Escaped Trash Assessment Protocol. The Chattahoochee River Conservancy is a local nonprofit organization here in Columbus, Georgia. The organization focuses on the management and mitigation of the Chattahoochee watershed with goals and objectives specifically pertaining to watershed pollution and water quality management. As an intern of the Conservancy, I have helped manage watershed pollution with the help of a water goat trash trap located on Bull Creek, as pictured here. This trap captures items of trash that have made their way into the Columbus waterways. Bull Creek is fed by many tributaries, making it a prime location for capturing the trash polluting the watershed streams and creeks before it is able to flow directly into the Chattahoochee River. This is crucial to the management of pollution as the trash is easier to remove from a creek rather than a large river. The image on the right depicts the water goat trash trap located on Bull Creek. The device is anchored on both sides of the creek for stability, and the trap functions via the use of buoys and netting. The flotation devices are strung along wire at the user's preferred length with netting wrapped around the flotation devices. The length and width of the netting in the water allows the passage of fish while simultaneously capturing trash. The flotation aspect of the water goat helps the device to rise alongside fluctuating water levels, making the water goat a viable option for fast-flowing and highly variable waters. By using the Environmental Protection Agency's ETAP protocol combined with the water goat trash trap, the Conservancy is able to not only remove trash from the watershed, but also catalog the trash types to determine what materials are impacting the watershed. The removal and cataloging of these pollutants provides a safer and cleaner habitat for the wildlife and residents of Columbus, Georgia. The management of the water goat and use of the ETAP is a simple process. First, the trash trap must be cleaned out. We prefer to empty the trash weekly. However, precipitation and other weather events may prevent this from happening. Handheld nets are used to scoop items out of the creek. The items are then placed into garbage bags and transported to a location suitable for sorting. The bags are typically dumped onto a tarp and sorted via material type. For example, plastic bottles, metal cans, and styrofoam cups are all separated into their own categories. After sorting, each item is noted in an ETAP form developed for that day's collection. This allows trash types and densities to be recorded and analyzed. This video depicts the typical sorting process used at the Chattahoochee River Conservancy. The clip may seem short, but it is in fact a time-lapse video. As you can see, we empty the trash gathered onto an empty, easily visible surface. We sort items into different buckets based upon material type. Some trash trap loads involve significant amounts of organic matter, causing the process to be a bit more in-depth as we sort out trash from the organic matter. As mentioned before, the sorting process leads to the recording of every single item of trash captured in the water goat trap. Inputting this data into the ETAP form has allowed the Conservancy to identify patterns in severity and amount of trash. For example, low water levels typically possess small amounts of trash. As depicted in the graph on the left, one low water level day only yielded 7 plastic bottles, 2 metal cans, and 1 styrofoam cup. In contrast, a high water level day that followed a precipitation event possessed 337 plastic bottles, 27 metal cans, and 26 styrofoam cups. To help you fully understand the magnitude of this difference in amount, I've included another chart with the amounts placed side by side. As you can see, the low water level trash amounts are so much lower in comparison to the high water level amounts that the columns depicting their values are almost invisible. At my time interning at the Conservancy, we have collected a month's worth of data using the ETAP process. The most common single-use pollution types were plastic bottles at 84.1%. Metal containers were the next most frequent at 8.5%, with styrofoam cups being the least frequent at 7.4%. These categories were chosen as they indicated whole trash items, not particles, as particles are more difficult to sort and measure. However, we have also collected nearly 70 gallons of styrofoam particles in the last month. There are, of course, other miscellaneous categories used in the ETAP, such as paper products, but none have been as frequent as the 3 mentioned in this pie chart. Using the water goat and ETAP process has allowed the Conservancy to identify non-point pollution items and their potential sources, as brands and labels are also noted in the ETAP. By doing so, potential solutions for reducing these pollutants can be suggested. For example, although a bit of a cliche, reusable water bottles used by the Columbus, Georgia community could help to reduce the amount of single-use plastic water bottles found in Bull Creek. Simple alternatives supported by the ETAP data could lead to significant change in both the community and the overall watershed, a goal the Conservancy focuses on daily. Thank you so much for your time today. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at the email listed below. I hope this presentation was informative and may we all grow closer to a sustainable future.